Hey everybody, we're live, and you would say, hey, didn't you do this the other day? And my response would be, yeah, I did. But the problem was that for some reason, best known to StreamYard, this did not produce a video that, well, you could hear. Okay, you could hear it. And that's distressing. So I'm trying to pull this up right now, right? It says it's live, and trying to find out what's happening here with it. And if I press this down here, if I go home and pull down here, it should give me a live stream in there that's not doing that. So that's of a concern. Why that's happening, I do not know. But it is happening. So, okay. Now that I see this is happening, yeah, it's supposed to come up right now, right here. Okay. And then it's supposed to come up on your YouTube and my YouTube stream on my channel. And now it comes up. See, it delayed. Okay, but question is, can you hear me? Stream on my channel. Aha. And now it comes up. See, it delayed. Okay, but question is, can you hear me? Stream on my channel. Yeah. Aha. And now it comes up. See, it delayed. And okay, but all right, so now we should get to the matter at hand. If you're wondering where I got the aha from, you need to watch Don Adams and Get Smart episodes from back in the 60s. Aha. Thought you had me. At any rate, let me get to the unfortunate news in hand now that you can hear me. Hear me, okay? And I'm making absolutely certain. Let me get to the unfortunate news in hand now that you can hear me. Hear me, okay? Holy Names University in Oakland to close after spring semester in May of 2023. Students will have the option to continue studies at Dominican University of California and graduate on schedule. You hear that? On schedule. Where possible, Dominican will also ensure that members of Holy Names University's faculty and staff are considered for similar roles at its San Rafael campus. Oakland's 154-year Holy Names University has struggled to remain open as it's faced rising operational costs, declining enrollment, and an increased need for institutional scholarships. Both COVID-19 and an economic downturn disproportionately impacted Holy Names University's students. The college announced today, actually yesterday, it will cease operations in May of next year, 2023, after the completion of the spring semester. Holy Names University has worked tirelessly to find pathways to help continue its mission, but it was forced by financial considerations I've just mentioned to cancel its NCAA sports programs at the end of the spring season, issue what is called a WARN Act notice to staff of Holy Names starting December 1st of this year, and give layoff notices to 32 employees effective at the end of January, early February. As HNU board chairperson Stephen Borg said, we have been doing our best to find a partner to keep the university functioning and continuing Holy Names University's mission. While we've had interest in long-term collaboration from potential partners, we do not have the type of interest that would sustain Holy Names University in continuing to offer its own programs and services, so we are forced to make the difficult decision to close and designate a transfer institution in the best interest of our students. First and foremost, ensuring Holy Names University students will be able to continue their academic path forward is our top priority. We are also doing everything in our power to support our faculty and staff during this period of uncertainty. That was what Mr. Borg said. Holy Names University students who want to can complete their degree requirements by the end of spring semester of next year, or are currently progressing in Holy Names University's graduate nursing programs. If you're doing that, you will also be able to graduate from Holy Names University spring semester of next year. Got all that? They wrote it in a little bit of a complicated way, so I had to kind of go along with it and make some alterations as I went, but I digress. Holy Names University and Dominican University of California have formalized an agreement by which academic programs at Holy Names University will transfer seamlessly to Dominican after the spring term and accreditation body approvals. Students will have the option to continue their studies at Dominican and complete their degree requirements on schedule. Where possible, Dominican will also ensure that members of Holy Names University's faculty and staff are considered for similar roles on its San Rafael campus. Working together, Holy Names University and Dominican will be announcing specific pathways for students to complete their degrees at Dominican. Holy Names University is in discussions with other institutions on sustaining the Code music program. The Raskob Learning Institute and Day School will either operate independently or in partnership with a new institution after this school year. In the fall 2022 semester, there were 520 undergraduates and 423 graduate students enrolled at Holy Names University. The number for spring 2023 declined significantly as students struggle to make tuition payments because of the economy or are uncertain about the university's future for the same reasons. Currently, 449 students total are registered for upcoming spring 2023 semester. Like many colleges and universities nationally, Holy Names University has faced many headwinds, including increased operational costs, declining numbers of high school graduates and nationally, and economic shifts leading to declining enrollment. Holy Names University has had a strong 5-year business plan in place and secured long-term financing, but the COVID-19 pandemic accelerated and exacerbating existing challenges and disproportionately impacted the students Holy Names University serves, many from under-resourced communities or who are first-generation college students, board member Borg said. He continued to add that increasingly college costs have become a challenge for many students and their families. Holy Names University, which extends significant institutional aid, he adds, is dependent upon tuition and residence hall revenue. So if you can't afford the residence hall revenue and the tuition, the Holy Name suffers. Get the connection there? All right. After extensive analysis, he says, the Board of Trustees determined in November 2021, last year, that finding a merger partner was the surest way to sustain the university's mission. That's what Mr. Borg said. And the Board of Trustees have been focused on that work for a year, but there was limited interest after a national search as other colleges and universities dealt with similar issues and continue to do so. But Borg also explained that, quote, there is not only $49 million in debt on Holy Names University's property, but a 65-year-old campus. The cost of deferred maintenance and compliance upgrades could be over $200 million. That is a large undertaking for any college or university. Now, as I understand it, the Oakland City Council was to take up a resolution on this matter last night. I will review and find out what, if anything, was done. Let me continue. Through the opportunity to preserve Holy Names University, while the opportunity to preserve Holy Names University did not materialize, Dominican has agreed to serve as Holy Names University's designated transfer institution, providing a home for continuing students and some faculty and staff. That's what they wrote. Holy Names University students who are not able to finish their degree requirements by the end of spring semester will receive a detailed transfer plan to make the transition of academic programs and students as smooth as possible to Dominican or anywhere else. Borg said the agreement with Dominican is historic in nature, and it's designed to make sure that Holy Names University students graduate. Holy Names University is also developing transfer pathways with other educational institutions to accept students from Holy Names University. During the spring semester, Holy Names University will provide students with detailed and organized information on these institutions to supplement research that the students may wish to do on their own. The financial situation of the university has changed dramatically this fall, Mr. Borg said. It was a Herculean effort, he continued, to find a path to the spring semester 2023 and allow Holy Names University an orderly end. Wow, I hate reading that. This included the procurement of additional financial resources and collaboration with Dominican. Mr. Borg continued by saying that he is grateful to members of the university, cabinet, staff, and faculty, advisors, and his fellow trustees. And then he went on to add that there are some hurdles ahead of them still, and agreements that need to be finalized in the coming weeks to solidify the pathway toward a May 2023 graduation for Holy Names University students. What comes next? Well, Holy Names ceasing operation following the spring semester 2023 is a wrenching decision, but that's what comes next. And according to Mr. Borg, he says that they're focused on supporting their students through the transition. It is important, he says, that Holy Names University be transparent and provide sufficient notice to mitigate adverse impacts on you, the student, and allow you, the student, time to plan the continuation of your studies. Wow, that's a pickle. The statement from Dominican University adds this: the missions and degree offerings of our two institutions are beautifully aligned, said Dominican University of California President Nicola Pitchford, and our students' populations are similar. Dominican has demonstrated success in supporting students of all backgrounds, so we know we are well prepared to help Holy Names students thrive. We look forward to inviting Holy Names University's continuing students to a new, vibrant, and inclusive home in San Rafael. Statement of the Sisters of Holy Names as well. They say this: the United States Ontario Province leadership team of the Sisters of the Holy Names of Jesus and Mary, the sponsoring member of the university, made the following statement. The Sisters of Holy Names are immensely proud of the 154-year history and legacy of Holy Names University. We are deeply saddened that the university will need to cease operations next year and that future generations will not experience its inspiring mission and values. Our hearts and prayers are with current Holy Names University students, faculty, staff, alumni, and all who are part of this beloved institution. This is a painful moment for all of us, including the university's board of trustees, who have been entrusted with leadership and fiduciary responsibility. We know they have worked tirelessly and with the highest integrity, loyalty, and expertise, and commitment to the Holy Names University mission. They have done their due diligence and explored every other alternative available. In the name of all the sisters, we thank them for their extraordinary effort on behalf of Holy Names University. Statement of Bishop Michael Barber. He says, I am saddened by the closure of Holy Names University. This unfortunate situation is occurring at small colleges throughout the United States. I fully support the actions of the Sisters of Holy Names of Jesus and Mary, the Holy Names University Board, its chair and president, who have kept me and my advisors apprised of the difficult situation they face. The tremendous commitment of the Sisters of the Holy Names of Jesus and Mary, the Holy Names University in the Bay Area, leave a lasting legacy. For more than 150 years, the sisters have been helping spread the message of the gospel and have brought mercy to action in Oakland and our community. Holy Names has educated generations of new leaders, like our outgoing mayor of Oakland, Libby Schaff. They didn't mention that, but I put that in here. I kind of, snuck that in here, who have and continued to contribute to the vibrancy of our community. I pray for all who are impacted by this news, and I pray that the spirit of mercy and generosity exhibited by the Sisters and Holy Names University continues for many generations. History of Holy Names University. Holy Names University is a fully accredited Roman Catholic coeducational university founded by the Sisters of the Holy Names of Jesus and Mary in 1868. Holy Names University offers a liberal arts and professional education to prepare for a diverse student body for productive lives of leadership and service. The university was originally established as the Covenant of Our Lady of the Sacred Heart in 1868 by 6 members of the Sisters of the Holy Names, a teaching order from Quebec, Canada. The original site of the Covenant was on the shores of Lake Merritt in Oakland. In 1957, the school moved to its present location in the Oakland Hills. Holy Names University consistently ranks highly in the West region of the United States U.S. News and World Report for campus ethnic diversity and as a top performer in social mobility. Now, as I understand it, that closes the press release that I just read to you. But as I understand it last night, the Oakland City Council took up the matter of Holy Names, or was supposed to. So let me see if there was any new news on top of that, stating that Oakland, or the city of Oakland, has some plan or resolution to assist. And I don't see mention one on Twitter and at all. I just see news that affirms what I have been telling you. And unfortunately, that's it. Now, if you're representing Oakland City Council or staff of Oakland City Council member or mayor, please inform me if you have any initiative that is in the works that you haven't notified me about by email or text or press release. So I don't see anything like that right here. Just constant news that Holy Names will shut down. No plans to save the university. And just tweet after tweet after tweet regarding its sad and unfortunate, and I believe avoidable, future. It opened in 1868. It's slated to cease operations May of next year, 2023. And let's do everything we can to make sure that doesn't happen. And I close with this photograph of a council member right here, just recently on Twitter, who expressed her displeasure over the news that Holy Names is going to close. Let me zoom in on this. And that is Janani Rakmandran, council member District 4, who, and I'm going to zoom in one more time, tweets, "Heartbroken to hear that Holy Names University is closing. A couple of weeks ago, I was honored to speak to students at Holy Names University Professor Nirali Jani's class. Holy Names University has produced remarkable public servants, educators, health professionals, and more than enrich our Oakland communities. So there you go. But look, the city could do something. It could provide some creative aid or financing to help Holy Names along through its mission. I think this is as much an example of the failure of government to maintain our lifestyles and our lives as anything else. Subscribe to Zenny62 and bookmark OaklandNewsNowBlog.com. That is this broadcast. As anything else. Subscribe to Zenny62 and bookmark OaklandNewsNowBlog.com.